welcome back. So today's gonna be about something that's been highly requested for a little while now. It's of course how you can add more colors or prints into your capsule wardrobe. So if you have a style similar to mine and you would like to have just a few tips on how to add a little bit more color into your wardrobe, then just keep on watching. Now I'm just gonna start with telling you guys, if you don't already know, that I don't wear a lot of colors. And you should probably never say never, but I'm still gonna say it. I will probably never have a wardrobe that's just filled with all sorts of colors. However, I am a little bit keen on adding just a few subtle pastels or something like that into my autumn capsule. But I also know that I'm just gonna maintain this very classic, very monochrome look, so that I just use the colors to break it up a little bit. Now this is just the colors I like, this is just my personal style, but if you really love colors or prints, you can of course wear that even though you have a capsule wardrobe. I think it's very misunderstood that just because you have a capsule wardrobe, or if you really like minimalism, that you can only wear like black, white or gray. It's totally up to you. It all comes down to what you feel most comfortable in, and it all comes down to that you actually use and you feel comfortable in every single item that you have in your wardrobe. So with that being said, let's just have a quick look into my current capsule. This is my summer capsule. The color scale I have in my wardrobe at the moment, as I said, is very monochrome. It's mainly black, white and gray, and then of course I also have some striped items, and I have this blue denim color to just break it up a bit. I have to say, I love these colors no matter what the season is. This is always what I go back to. I've been doing the capsule project for a little bit less than a year now, and when I started I actually had not a lot of colors, but I did have some colors, certainly more than I have now, but they just, you know, it didn't really fit together, and it was just disturbing, and a lot of it wasn't really my true style, so I had to get rid of all of it, just cut my wardrobe to the bone. And so I ended up with this because this is what I feel most comfortable in. But I think now that I really settled into this whole capsule system and I really found my true style, I'm ready to start playing just a little bit with some colors. Okay, so enough blabbering. Here is my top 5 tips on how to add more colors into your minimal wardrobe. So tip number 1 is what you want to start out with, and it's about researching colors. Now, I've mentioned before that I am totally addicted to Pinterest. I think it's probably my favorite social media right after Instagram. So I can definitely recommend Pinterest to search for different color scales. I recently made a new Pinterest board where I save all sorts of different color combinations that I just love. Like, for example, at the moment I am totally into this kind of subtle pink pastel color, and I'm just seeing this color everywhere. So yeah, my first tip is definitely to research the colors, find out which colors you like and which colors you think you'd feel most comfortable in before you go buying products in that particular color. Tip number 2 is a very easy and affordable tip, and it's using beauty products to add colors into your looks. Like today I'm wearing a red nail polish, and I think, you know, especially nail polish and lipsticks can really add something different to a very monochrome and very classic look. So yeah, definitely try buying some beauty products in colors that you love. It's just a fun and easy way to immediately add something else to your looks. So tip number 3 is all about accessories. Now, accessories doesn't count in my capsule wardrobe. I think for most people it doesn't count as actual products in the wardrobe, if that makes sense. But you should always, you know, as I always say, you should still bear in mind that you shouldn't overdo it. Don't go buying a lot of accessories that you won't use anyway. So you could try buying some, for example, scarves or sunglasses, or, you know, some watches you can buy different straps to as well, or bags, you know. Try buying some other colors than just black or brown, or the colors that you usually would go for. Now, another thing that doesn't count as actual capsule wardrobe pieces is basic tops. If you guys don't know what I mean by actual capsule wardrobe pieces, I'm gonna link my video on how to get started with a capsule wardrobe somewhere here, or maybe in the description box below. But as I said, basic tops like this plain t-shirt that I'm wearing today, it doesn't count for me because it's something I use no matter what the season is, so it just doesn't make sense to me. But it's totally up to you, remember that. There are really no rules, it's you know, it all comes down to not overdoing things. So obviously you could try buying basic t-shirts in a different color than you usually would. Maybe you could try buying something in a navy color, or maybe a subtle pink color. Like I said, I'm loving that color at the moment, so I could easily see that color get integrated to my wardrobe as it is right now. So like I've already said a few times now, just make sure it fits with the rest of your wardrobe. So tip number 5, the last tip, is of course adding some products to your actual capsule wardrobe in a different color than you would usually choose. So like I just said, I could easily add that pink color into that color scale that I have right now. I think that it would go very pretty together with what I have at the moment. So I could easily, you know, change the black chiffon shirt to one that is in this very subtle pink color, or whatever color you end up choosing. And maybe also changing some of the striped tops I have. I have quite a lot of stripes. I could, you know, replace them with something in a you know, different print, maybe something graphic. And of course it doesn't have to be bright colors or pastels. It could also be like beige or brown, which are great colors for fall. In general, when it comes to prints, I don't really have a lot of, you know, all over prints. The only all over prints I have are stripes. I usually tend to choose products that have placement prints, like my Calvin Klein sweater or my Adidas t-shirt. But again, that doesn't mean that if you love floral prints, you can't go out buying floral prints, because of course you can. It's just, you have to bear in mind that it has to fit together with the rest of your wardrobe. So the kind of all over prints I would choose, other than the stripes, would probably be something like snake print, or, you know, graphic prints, so that I still maintain that very minimalistic look. So an easy trick to get a little bit more color into your actual capsule wardrobe is choosing 3 to 5 products that you replace with something in a color that you really like and that really goes with everything that you have in your wardrobe. And just to, you know, get back to this pink color, I'm totally obsessed with pink bomber jackets at the moment. You know, it's such a classic piece, but it immediately gives your look something else, and I think it looks amazing together with white t-shirts and blue jeans, or, you know, a black dress or something very monochrome and classic. It just immediately gives your look something else. I saw a pair of pink sneakers on ASOS. I already have them in grey, but this pink version is just, I just love them. And I think, you know, I wouldn't even have to add anything else pink to my wardrobe. You know, they could really just stand for themselves. So yeah, that was my top 5 on how to add more colors into your wardrobe. Like I said, it's totally up to you. This is just my style, the way I would do it. So if you have any other suggestions, then you are more than welcome to write them in the comments below. And if you want daily inspiration on how I style my wardrobe and my outfits, then don't forget to follow me on Instagram, useless_DK. So I wish you guys a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye!